How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Do you ever feel alone in a crowded space? Like everyone has something that you seem to lack, and then you put on a smile, you pretend you got it. At home, you say the right words with the right smile on your face. At work, you show up and do what is expected, maybe even just a little bit more. So no one suspects anything. So phew, you're safe for another day. The question is, do you want to be safe for another day? At church, your religious organization, you sing the right songs, you chant the right phrases, you pray with the right amount of fervor, you raise your hands at the right moments, you look the part. Everyone is taken in by this performance by you. But you, except you. All the while you're wondering why no one ever really sees you. You feel anxious, you feel stressed, you feel overwhelmed. Why do you feel wrong all the time? Yes, you've made your own fair share of mistakes at work, at home, and yet these feelings of unworthiness, surely they're too much for the crimes. You know this isn't supposed to be your life. You dream of impacting people for good. Hey, Kayan, how you doing? You want to make a real difference and create wealth that feels good, mind you. You already sold your soul for the wrong kind, and you don't want that again. You had big dreams when you were young. You still kind of do. They're kind of hiding beneath the pain and the crazy. Oh, thank you, my honey. Thank you so much, Kayan. Much love to you, and enjoy your lesson, honey. You did have all these big dreams when you were young, of how your life would be, of how you'd find someone to share life with, and that would make you feel complete. Maybe you'd have a few kids, be loved by them as well, and all of you would do some awesome work together, and there'd be love and joy and peace everywhere. But now, I don't want it. I did have them when I was young, and I'm surfacing. Yes, great, good, excellent. Oh, thank you, honey. I'm glad to be of service to you, Kayan, my honey. Glad. But anyway, now you still feel like you're on the outside looking in. But you're getting away from that, Kayan, so that's really cool. You're still out of place, still alone, still no inner peace. You feel cheated. You obeyed the rules, damn it! You did what they told you had to do. You did what you thought God wanted you, or your higher power wanted from you, or at least you did your best. And still here you are, unloved, unnoticed, empty. With some happy moments for sure, but this can't be it. This just can't be it. You look in the mirror, and well, you don't much like what you see. Someone caught up in everyone else's agenda to the detriment of your own dreams. Someone trying hard to come across well to everyone out there, but not liking the way you come across to yourself in here. Someone trying hard to find and discover the rules, the reasons, the purpose behind this pain, and feeling further away from your higher power than ever before. Truth be told, you don't feel particularly spiritual at the moment. There seems to be way too much judgment there. And frankly, you judge yourself enough without having anything extra helping you. I am, thanks to you. I obeyed the rules they told me. You so know how to guide us. You're an amazing teacher. Thank you so much, Kayan. It's such a pleasure to have you in my world, honey. Anyway, thanks, honey. It is time for change, man. It is time for change. And I only say all of this stuff because once upon a time, this was me. This was me, feeling this way. Crowded around by everyone, but alone. Alone, with my big hopes and dreams and no real way of ever creating anything. It was me, for a long time. Not knowing if I was loved by anyone. For a long time. Not knowing if anybody would ever really see me. Feeling like the black sheep, the one on the outside, the independent thinker that nobody really understood. They couldn't understand why I felt the way I felt. That was me for a long time. It took some deep internal work to get to this place where I'm able to show up in this way, where I've created a life that I'm very proud of, where I am, guiding my daughters away from the craziness that I went through. This was me. So I get it. I get it. And so you're listening to me right now, and maybe you're starting to think, oh, you're just going to sell me some rainbows and fairy tales, because too many times you've been taken in by this course and that course and promised change here, and it's all come to nothing. Well, this is different. I know, you've heard that before too. But this is you, this is I, and this is the divine, okay? Whatever your belief system is, you know there's something more. Of course, you're going to have to be spiritual if you're going to take part in this, because you need to know that there's something more. And that is what we're going to be tapping into. That's something more. We're going to be working all of this out together. 6 sessions over an 8-week period. A mastermind group with a maximum of 6 people in it. Each session, you'll receive a personal prophecy to dig into in between the sessions, to elevate your self-love, to elevate your self-belief and confidence, and to put you on the path to your destiny. This is what I know. You, honey, you contain all the answers you need to move you forward towards your goals. But right now you feel a little bit blocked up, a little bit overwhelmed, unsure, and alone. Just at the moment, though, you do need a word from the divine. And that's where I come in. I create a space for you and a very few others. No one even needs to know your name, because I know sometimes people want to be very private about this stuff. We'll just get on the phone. You don't have to tell us your name unless you want to. Of course, I will know who you are, of course. But nobody else needs to. But I want to make this accessible to as many people as possible. And it's the only way I can think of to do it, is in a very small, intimate mastermind group. Okay? So we'll only hear your voice so you can be who you are. Okay? It'll be over the phone. That's it. So every 7 to 10 days. At a set time that we all agree on, so that everybody can actually be at this. So wherever you are in the world, this will be fine for you as well. We will meet on a conference call, and there'll be some training in the area of self-love and self-confidence, or maybe just an affirmation to take on board, just something to get you very present and in the room. That'll be a maximum of 15 minutes. And then each person will get a read-in or a divine guidance. You bring your stuff to the table from any area of life. You leave with divine direction, something for you to muse over and act upon that will lead you to more clarity and abundance. So this isn't about my best wisdom, although yes, I have been blessed to go through a heck of a lot of experiences that I'm able to do this work. But it's not even about my best wisdom. It is literally going to be Spirit speaking to you through me. This is an environment where you can tap into your own best wisdom, the wisdom you're struggling to hear at the moment, the wisdom that will liberate you and allow you to step fully into your real place on this planet. So this is for any spiritual person who feels a bit lost in the wilderness right now. You don't need to be an entrepreneur. You simply need to know that you're born to do something more, but seem to be unable to buckle down and create it. You're feeling out of love with yourself and definitely lacking in the self-belief, self-confidence kind of area. And you need that if you're going to do your real work. So the first group of 6 is going to begin. Well, we're going to meet up. We're going to have a chat on the Saturday. So not this tomorrow, but the one afterwards. On the, I think it's the 4th or something of August, or 6th of August, something like that. We'll meet up to arrange the sessions for our 8-week period together to make sure every single person can attend. You will get an email from me as soon as you join in, which will tell you exactly, which will ask you to tell me when you're free on that Saturday, and I'll find a time that we're all free. We will get together. We will arrange times that everyone can attend. Wherever you are on the planet, we'll find a time. I've done this before, so I know it is possible. We will find times for the 6 sessions. We will find times that every single person can attend, so nobody misses out. And then we will have our mastermind sessions, okay? So that will be the intention. So you join in, you get an email from me, which will include an intake form. So that will take some filling out. So you just fill that out, tell me more about you, where you're coming from, what you want to make happen, which will help me start to, connect with Spirit about you. And then we will get together on the phone. I think it's the 6th of August, whatever that Saturday is, the first Saturday in August. And we will plan our next 6 sessions. Okay, so that will only take about 15 minutes or so. We'll figure out when we can do the 6 sessions so that everybody can attend. And then we'll start. And you'll come away from those mastermind sessions different. Okay? Now, if for whatever reason you really do want to go one-on-one, the option is available to you as well. It is at a higher premium. But as I say, I'm so much about Project 334K. Yes, I love to work with people one-on-one, but I want to make sure that nobody is kept out of this. Okay? So glad to hear you help me self-love. Yeah, I would love to help you, but seem alone. I have a feeling you're not a real person. Anyway, one-on-one. You can go one-on-one if you choose to. So yeah, then you'll have unlimited access to me as well, and it'll just be you and me on the phone. That's an option as well if you want that. So really, this Abundance Mastermind is for anyone who is ready to discover definitively what your purpose is, to stop sabotaging your own efforts, to stop being caught up in lack and poverty in any area of life, okay? Whether it's relationships, whether it's health or wealth or work, how to love yourself and follow through on your own agenda, how to forgive any past mistakes done to you or by you, how to stop buying into beliefs that life has to be hard and a struggle, and instead start to create something that flows and is simple. Stop feeling, if you're ready to stop feeling overwhelmed, alone, anxious, stressed out, and all those low-level emotions that keep you trapped in self-sabotage town. If you're ready to be deeply, deeply connected to your higher power or intuition in a way that makes life feel so easy because you know you're never, ever alone. If you're ready to stop fighting who you are because you worry what people will think of you if you really just showed up. If you're ready to be done with wondering about how you come across. If you're ready to change your life in a complete, never go back kind of way, a transformational way, then I invite you to join me in the Abundance Mastermind, where we'll work together for 8 weeks to deliberately design a life of freedom, of prosperity, as you relearn how to love yourself and believe in yourself and the calling on your life, and also how to connect with your intuition or your higher power in a way you never ever have. Honey, all you need to do right now is go over to rosemarynonyournight.com/abundance and go and get your spot, okay? There's only 6 spots in this particular intake. It will, with this investment level, it will go up, okay? There's no probably about it. It will go up. But for this first one, I want those first 6 people to get it at a crazy, amazing, awesome investment level, okay? So go over right now to rosemarynonyournight.com/abundance and get your slot, okay? There are 2 options in terms of payment. You can either pay it instrumentally or you can pay it all at once, completely up to you. You'll find that it's very accessible. And if this resonates with you, you need to just do this, okay? You need to just do it. You just need to go over and get it done. It is really for any spiritual people who are done with being stuck in a rut. You don't have to be an entrepreneur. I've said that before, but just to be clear, you must want better relationships, health, wealth, and you must be open to change in any area that may be holding you back. And you also must want to make a difference on the planet in some way. If that is you, then go over right now to rosemarynonyournight.com/abundance. Let's get this show on the road. Honeys, as always, it's an absolute pleasure to serve you in this way. And something else to mention here is that you do get a bonus one-on-one session with me to identify and break through any area of your life that is currently holding you up. That is something you get as part of this first 6, okay? The first 6 people that join me for this mastermind this time. There's going to be a maximum of 6 people, okay? So it's going to be a very intimate mastermind group, and you are going to transform. That's one thing I know Papa promised me. So I know that if you will work with me in this, things will change for you. But I just want the right people, okay? So I know it's not for everyone, but for you, the one who is done with playing small, with feeling overwhelmed, with feeling uncertain, it's for you. Go now to rosemarynonyournight.com/abundance. Let's make this happen. Until the next time, my honeys, it's time to fight for and to deliberately design the life you are born to live because you absolutely want it all. Much love.